Welcome to Bike Update. In today's video, we go all in, exploring every likely angle of the 2026 Yamaha MT-09. From engine and chassis to electronics, ergonomics, and market strategy, we'll piece together what Yamaha could deliver next. 1. Historical context and platform evolution. To understand the 2026 model, we first look at its roots. The MT-09 has always stood out in the hypernaked segment for delivering raw torque, agile handling, and a distinctive three-cylinder character. The current/recent versions use an 890 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled inline-3 (CP3) with DOHC and 4 valves per cylinder. Yamaha has already made iterative improvements, improved electronics, better chassis rigidity, suspension tuning, and refined styling. The 2025 SP version, for example, features a lowered fuel tank, 30 mm, for a more forward stance and a sharper, more compact front light design. As regulatory pressures intensify, emissions, safety, and competitors push more tech, the 2026 MT-09 must balance evolution with preservation, upgrading where needed, but not losing what makes it special. 2. Baseline spec, recent generation, what it starts from. Before projecting ahead, here's what the current generation brings, which will likely carry forward in large part. Engine/performance, 890 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled inline-3, bore time stroke 78.0 by 62.1 mm, compression ratio 11.5 to 1. Transmission/clutch, 6-speed, with assist and slipper clutch to help with smoother downshifts. Chassis/weight/geometry, wet weight around 425 pounds, claimed, in the current MT lineup. Electronics and aids, Yamaha's existing systems include traction control, slide control, lift control, ABS, likely built around a multi-axis IMU. Styling and design, aggressive/compact bodywork, bifunctional LED headlamp design, sharp lines, minimal fairing. In SP, a more refined aesthetic, sharper tank nexus, and lighter visual mass. That's the platform on which 2026 must build. 3. Engine and powertrain, expected refinements. The heart of the MT-09 is its triple, and for 2026, major displacement change is unlikely. Instead, improvements are expected through refinement. Tuning and mapping, more precise throttle maps, smoother transitions, better mid-range response. Intake/exhaust changes, tweaks in intake geometry or volume, modified exhaust paths or back pressure adjustments to meet emissions targets. Internal optimizations, lighter components, where possible, reduced friction parts, improved cooling or oil circulation. Emissions and regulation compliance, upgraded catalytic converters, sensor systems, and possibly variable valve timing or secondary air systems, if Yamaha pushes harder. If Yamaha plays smart, the result will be the same displacement but sharper delivery, cleaner emissions, and maybe a bit more usable torque, without sacrificing character. 4. Styling, body and structural upgrades. Visually and structurally, we expect evolutionary rather than revolutionary updates. Sharper lighting, more aggressive LED layout, possibly more modular or sculpted light masks. Body lines and surfaces, more pronounced edges, slimmer panels, revised fuel tank and tail section to better integrate with the aggressive street look. Frame and rigidity, the CF die-cast aluminum frame is expected to remain, but with adjusted stiffness balance, perhaps reinforcement in key zones for torsional rigidity without large weight gain. Geometry tweaks, slight rake/trail adjustments, swing arm length alterations, or pivot repositioning to refine handling. Weight control, use of advanced alloys, hollow sections, integration of parts, multifunction components, to offset additional weight from new systems. A sharper, more aggressive silhouette is expected, but retaining the compact, stripped feel that defines the MT. 5. Electronics and rider interface, the frontier of change. This is likely where 2026 will make its standout improvements. Potential enhancements. Cornering/lean sensitive ABS, upgrading from standard ABS to fully IMU-aided, turning ABS intervention by lean angle. Enhanced traction/slide/lift controls, more levels, more customizability, smoother transitions. Expanded ride modes, beyond basic street/sport/rain, possibly user-defined profiles, track, or off modes, within limits. Upgraded display/TFT interface, larger screens, better UI, richer menu systems, theme options, enhanced smartphone app integration. Smarter switchgear, more intuitive, easier toggling of modes, shortcuts for display/navigation. Safety/convenience features, emergency stop signals, ESS, auto-cancel turn signals, lane change flash, maybe even radar-based alert systems in advanced markets. Cruise control/adaptive cruise, in markets where highway usage is significant, adding or refining cruise control is a logical step. Quickshifter/autoblip, bidirectional, smoother, more refined shifts under more conditions. The trick is to make those electronics feel like aids, not intrusions, ensuring the ride remains intuitive and connected. 6. Ergonomics, comfort and usability. To grow appeal beyond hardcore street riders, the 2026 MT-09 must deliver better real-world usability. Adjustability, bars, foot pegs, possibly seat height options. Seat/padding improvements, better long ride comfort without losing a sporty feel. Wind protection, minimal add-ons or airflow shaping near the head to reduce wind blast at speed. Practical features, USB-C/USB charging, small compartments, e.g. under seat or tank, easy service access points. Rider integration, a cockpit layout, switches, display, that minimizes distraction, intuitive controls. These changes will help the 2026 model work for daily use and commuting, not just aggressive riding. 7. Weight, integration and trade-offs. One of the greatest challenges, weight creep. Every added feature, electronics, emissions gear, chassis reinforcement, tends to add kilograms. Yamaha must manage this. Use integrated parts, a structural part also serving cover or mount. Use lighter alloys, hollow or skeletonized components. Optimize layout to centralize mass. Possibly accept minimal weight increases but offset with improved power, handling, or suspension. If Yamaha handles this well, riders will get more tech and better systems without feeling a heavier bike. 8. Trim levels and variants. Multiple variants are likely. Base/standard MT-09, core model with essential upgrades, good value. SP or premium variant, high-end spec, upgraded suspension, oleans, etc., upgrades to brakes, lighter wheels, exclusive color options, more premium finishes, possibly extra electronics. Market-specific variants, for emission-constrained regions, e.g. with stricter rules, or more stripped versions to hit price-sensitive segments. Special/limited editions, commemorative or themed versions with unique graphics or accessories. This tiering allows Yamaha to cater to both enthusiasts and everyday buyers. 9. Riding feel and expected behavior. Here's how the 2026 MT-09 might feel, if Yamaha hits its targets. Sharper throttle and more responsive mid-range, less hesitation, more immediate response. Confidence in braking and cornering, lean-sensitive ABS, better brake feel, more predictable interventions. Better composure under dynamic riding, more stability in direction changes, better suspension control. Comfort improvements, less fatigue in longer rides, better ergonomics. Tech that blends in, modes and features that feel natural, not overwhelming. The ideal outcome, a bike that is more refined without losing its edge. 10. Market and competition, positioning strategy. In 2026, the MT-09 will compete with naked bikes and street fighters from KTM, Aprilia, Ducati, BMW, and others. Some will bring more displacement, exotic components or radical electronics. To stay competitive, Yamaha must offer compelling value, tech and performance that justify pricing. Leverage brand, dealer network, reliability, and existing MT heritage. Ensure strong differentiation in ride feel, usability, and technology polish. Capture both enthusiasts and riders wanting everyday performance. If done right, the 2026 MT-09 can maintain, or even expand, its appeal in a crowded field. 11. Risks, pitfalls and what could go wrong. As exciting as the potential is, there are risks. Overweight/bloated feel, if added systems aren't controlled. Over-electronification, too many interventions or intrusive systems may dull the raw riding feel. Price overreach, buyers may balk if the cost jumps too much. Insufficient differentiation, if changes are too modest, rivals might overtake. Reliability/complexity, more parts and systems means potential for higher maintenance or failure. Yamaha needs a careful balance, evolve just enough, but not at the cost of soul. 12. Speculation and wishlist, what we'd like to see. Here's a wishlist of features fans might hope for. Lean-aware/cornering ABS as standard. Full color, large TFT with navigation, Bluetooth, and app integration. Bidirectional quickshifter, up and down, with smooth transitions. More ride mode customization/track settings. Adjustable ergonomics, bars, foot pegs, seat height. Lightened subframe, optimized mass centralization. Better wind shaping or small flyscreen options. Enhanced safety features like blind spot radar or brake assist, if regulatory and cost allow. Optional accessory package with integrated utility. We'll see how many, if any, of these become reality. 13. Suggested video flow/script structure. If you're turning this into a full bike update episode, here's how you might organize. 1. Opening hook, tease what's new or exciting. 2. Heritage/evolution recap. 3. Walk-around design discussion, expected styling, body lines. 4. Engine and performance section, baseline specs plus expected changes. 5. Chassis, frame and handling, geometry, stiffness, suspension. 6. Electronics and interface, modes, display, controls. 7. Ergonomics and comfort. 8. Weight, trade-offs and integration. 9. Variants and trim strategies. 10. Riding feel and anticipation. 11. Competition and market context. 12. Risks and what to watch for. 13. Wishlist and speculation. 14. Closing and call to subscribe/tease future coverage. This ensures pacing, depth, and a logical flow. 14. Conclusion and outlook. The 2026 Yamaha MT-09 has the promise to be a smart evolution, refining what works, adding subtle but meaningful tech upgrades, and improving usability, without compromising the essence of what makes the MT-09 beloved. If Yamaha nails the integration, controls weight, and delivers electronics that feel like natural extensions, not gimmicks, the 2026 model could be one of the best in its class. But the risk is real, if they err too far toward tech or weight, they may lose the raw spirit. When Yamaha releases official specs, prototype reviews, and test rides, Bike Update will be ready with full breakdowns, comparisons, and analysis. Stay subscribed, and ride safe until we get our hands on the real thing.